All right. Well, I think we're there now. Do we start actually before? I don't know. I think we might have started actually beforehand this time. Let's see. Wish there was a better way to start this. Oh, gotta get that out of there. What?
Cold latte or cappuccino?
Cold and then top one, whatever the top one is. I'm not sure what the top one is.
Latte?
Yeah, I guess. I think that's working. I don't know. Seems to be like having some issues. Not like, it's not like working right for some reason. Can't tell if the stream is like any good. Seems like it's all right. We get some eggs on the thing here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I think it's messing up. Looks like there's actually a couple people here. So this is like a weird start to the COVID and coffee this morning because I'm like having, seems like YouTube issues or something. I don't know what's up. So anyways, welcome to, oh, thank you. Welcome to COVID and Coffee Morning Check-In. This is actually episode number 17. And on this episode, from RC Guy Garage, I'm going to show you that my Amerimax didn't work. And I kind of want to explain, in theory, possibly why it didn't work in a couple of different ways. Wow, look at that. Thank you. Check that out. Look at that. I got some eggs and toast, and that's awesome. Let's see. Why is the stream like seems like it's behind? So, yeah, we'll just kind of get into it. All right. So, no, I actually like it. I like it like that.
Are you sure? It's
yeah.
like clipping
No, because
off
I can
your
see
chin.
it. I can see it right there. That's what the thing is.
Father.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look better?
Yeah.
That was me adjusting
Be
it.
quiet.
That
you.
looks so much better.
Oh, stop it. I know. I don't know. Thank you. All right. So usually how I start this off, kind of like check in and see who's first. And I guess I think I'm realizing two ways because what? Why are you smiling over there?
I win.
So obviously like there seems to be like not a race, but I think it's funny because you'll get somebody that'll comment. I think like right when I click the button. Not to go live, but when I click it so that I guess it loads up the thing and maybe does like an announcement or something. I don't get any announcements. That's the part that I don't get. I figured I should get my own announcement, but I guess I don't. So I usually check and see who jumped on first because it's interesting to see if somebody's actually there. But I don't get to see until I actually start it, which that's where this fails for me. I think, what do I have to do? Like, make a fake YouTube account and subscribe to myself or something? That way, like, I'll get a notification? I don't even know. So at 9:48, Jury VRC first. Oh, man. What are you saying? Oh, man, I really hope he doesn't use those crawler tires. So the crawler tires are going to be used to try a launch only because I'm liking. Oh, that's perfect.
No, is that too bitter?
Bitter? No, that's actually perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even ask for coffee, and she gave it to me. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So where was I? Yeah, I'm not gonna do a burnout with the crawler tires. But then again, because I like doing burnouts, yeah, maybe we will. But so the whole thing about using these crawler tires was because I like the way that the wheel loads up. So in regular drag racing, like when you see big tire drag racing, you'll get a certain amount of traction, you'll get a certain amount of loading up of the sidewall. And because I'm learning this process through the RC thing, learning how to what they call trigger pressure or pedal control. So I'm just basically showing you guys, I guess, you know, me knowing zero on RC drag race. And I actually did want to bring something up too. So I think because I've been titling some of my videos drag racing, now I'm actually getting in the feed, I'm getting like drag race stuff. So obviously, you know, Earl Moorhead, he's doing a DragBug now, which is awesome. And I already know right out of the box, and I'll point blank say right out of the box, he's going to blow me away. Just with anything that he, you know, is going to be able to do. He's got all the right equipment. He's got the right setup. Where, for me, I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to, like, you know, build it based upon what I've got, and then obviously as those limitations end, which I'm finding is pretty damn short, because blowing out my pinion, doing the burnout, now I literally cannot use DragBug. So I'll be going to the hobby shop today. Fortunately for our location, stores have remained open. Some stores I think have closed, but because Reckless Hobbies did like the what was it, that what do you call it? Curbside pickup. So he was obviously able to stay, you know, in business, and I think, you know, just in general, limiting close contact and the amount of people coming into the store, I guess, you know, for his shop, he didn't have any issues. So that's great. So I'll be able to hopefully go there and get, you know, a few pinions that I need. I am going to look at drag tires. I'll probably end up buying some drag tires and getting things straightened out and proper. That way I'm not like making 100 trips back and forth to the shop. We are still going to do a burnout, but obviously right now can't. It's raining out, and the diff lock did not work. So now I want to see right at 10 o'clock when I started, who was the first one? Chief Beardley's is there. What's going on, guy? So right at 10 o'clock, RC Will Hobbies. RC Will, did you change your name again? I think that's you. That looks like you're, yeah, that is you. You changed it again. RC Will Hobbies. That's pretty cool. You definitely, it's making it easier. So Jury VRC, good morning, everyone. Right. Kent's RC is here. Justin O'Neill. We got Scuffy Page. Demo RC, Asterian. We got Michael Dyke is here. Crack. Oh, Cracked. The 3 throws me off. I'm like, Crack 3 DRC. What the heck is that? Well, maybe it is. Maybe Crack 3D RC does 3D printing. Maybe that's what that means, or maybe it's Cracked RC. Yeah, that's kind of confusing. I don't know. Let's see. Jerry VRC. Chef Beardsley. Kent's RC is here. James George, what's going out? Is it you, actually? It's funny. I messed that up. Ran out of coffee. Oh no! Nice. Now look at that. Now see, Chef Beardsley's getting in on the, I think, budget. I guess you call it budget build drag challenge kind of. It's not really like a challenge. I mean, I'm literally just challenging you to just remake something. Take like an RC that you've got that's not already a drag, you know, like Earl did. It wasn't a drag vehicle, but through Traxxas and parts, he was obviously able to make a, like, you know, kind of a budget drag car. You know, I wish Earl was on here right now because I want to yell at him and go, you're like, how is your how is your drag build anything of a budget drag build when you have an unlimited budget? Just to give him some heat, because obviously we know Earl kind of has an unlimited budget. It's like when he opened up his box, he opened up a box that like he was pulling some parts out, right? And it was just like boxes of just brand new parts that aren't even opened. Like just, it's like literally, I swear that Earl, not only does Earl own an automotive shop, but Earl could probably open up an RC store. He's got unused vehicles, like brand new vehicles that he just bought and didn't touch. Like that's a for sale. You know what I mean? He's probably got the box too. He could just box it up and resell it or resell it, however that works. I just think it's funny. How can this be a budget build when it's unlimited budget? So I don't know. It all depends upon, you know, what you've got. And he actually is, if you watch that video that he did, he actually is holding to, he is limiting himself in a sense, because he is using, you know, I think it's kind of has that infraction style wheel look. You know how the infraction's a different wheel than the 5-spoke. So I think he's using like an infraction style wheel, and he did put skinny minis on the front, and he is thinking about, you know, swapping out, but he doesn't have the rims. So I don't know. I just think it's cool. I think it's cool to try to force an RC to do something that it's 100% not designed to do, like DragBug. Yeah, I'm going to use crawler tires to see if I can get them to hook up. It's the hope that I can get them to hook up. Yeah, I don't know. It's all, like I said, it's all the thoughts and things that are rolling through my mind. RC stuff. What? Your life sucks. Your ESC decided to stop working? That's no good. Now there's no fraud. What kind of a vehicle is that in? Is it a Traxxas? Oh, Traxxas, don't sue me for saying that. Okay, so it is Cracked RC. But you see how your name could be split into Crack 3D RC. So you kind of actually have a thing going right there. Because if you got a 3D printer, literally your name could be the same thing for the channel. Because you're all cracked out on, you know, making 3D parts for RCs. How about that? Right, I know, I get it. Reporting into the RC class lessons. Yeah, don't. The Amerimax was a fail, and like I said, I've got no issue with saying something failed. And here's the part that drives me insane: when I do these lives, right? A lot of times stuff is just kind of like flowing, right? I'm trying to put something together. I'm not paying attention. Because there's another thing I want to bring up too, about that bearing. And it's just like my mind just was not processing what my eyes were seeing. And after I stopped the video, after I stopped the live, that's when my head starts like getting back in line and going, wait a minute, that wasn't a shim. Like literally, it's like, it takes like a couple seconds sometimes for my head to process. And when I'm in the moment and I'm reading comments and I'm trying to work on something, and I point blank, my mind just doesn't work that way. I'm a visual like learner, so like I'm a hands-on kind of guy. So if I can focus on something, I'm a lot better off than being distracted, because all you guys already know, I could start a sentence and then like squirrel, and then I could come back like literally within that split second and go, no, what the hell was I talking about? You know what I mean? So, and that's just how I work. So a Amerimax was a fail, but I'll explain why. That bearing, It wasn't a sealed bearing on one side and a shielded bearing on the other like my head was like looking at. That wasn't the case. That was not a extra shim. That was actually the shielded part of the bearing. And then, yeah. So there's actually a video where I explain it. But here, so obviously you can see right now, DragBug, it looks locked right now. But as soon as I put pressure on the, on the spur, it breaks free. And there's a couple of things that I'm thinking that might be happening. It could be contamination, but most likely what it is I did not allow the stuff to set up. So with that Merrimax gutter seal stuff, it is a permanently flexible, and I will get into comments, so I'm sorry that I'm not like paying attention to comments right now, but please, if anything is directed towards me, like just to make it easier for my eyes to see, if you do the @ symbol and RC Guy Garage, it'll show up as a red box. It obviously draws my eyes so that I know, like, you know, somebody's actually talking to me, because most of the time all you guys are talking to each other, which is awesome, because that's what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about, you know, showing up, all you guys coming over my house. And like I always say, my refrigerator's just not rated. I get to actually eat my food, you know, sometimes cold. I get to drink my coffee. I get to have my iced teas. They're all mine. Nothing I wouldn't share. I'm definitely the sharing kind of guy. I mean, oh, and mail. The mail delivery has been absolutely insane. So I sent a part out to one of the Facebook guys that's on my group. I sent out a part so Saturday early afternoon. It went into my mailbox. They picked it up like late afternoon or however it works. They picked it up and he still hasn't received the part. Now I'm kind of almost wishing I did do a tracking number, because I don't understand why he has not received the part yet. It has been, I mean, so obviously, so maybe Saturday, maybe you couldn't count that. Maybe that was pickup, and maybe Sunday they don't do processing. So I was thinking to myself, at the latest, even given it like the COVID buffer, I was thinking at the latest he should probably have it by Wednesday or Thursday. So he contacted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, just checking in, see if I don't know if he asked whether if I sent the part out or not." And I don't know. I was just like, "Yeah, I definitely did." And then he asked if there was a tracking number or something like that. And I'm like, "No." I'm like, the tracking number to track the package probably would have cost more than the part that I sent you. So, but now I'm wishing that I did do a tracking number, because at least I'd be able to see where the package was. Anyways, well, all right. So the Merrimax. So if I was to take a blob of the Merrimax and lay out a bead, okay, and allow it to cure, at that point in time, it does serve the purpose that I was kind of saying that it does. It doesn't lock it up like throwing liquid nail in it. That's not the type of lockup that I was kind of trying to do. But it would lock it up to enough to when the vehicle would steer, you would break traction. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I've done this before. And this is before I started doing like all this video stuff. Like I was saying, I've used that Merrimax stuff for years. So I've used it for different applications, not only in construction and using it on uses that you would never think the Merrimax could be used on. I've used it. The other possibility that now, after I was able to, you know, process those thoughts and realize that after I let it set up, when I buttoned it up, okay, I did not give it any time to cure. So that's a possibility. Well, that's not a possibility. That's point blank part of the issue. So I had actually opened it up, heated it up, let it cure. I marinated it for a little while, turned it through the gears so it could kind of like, you know, go through and lock up. And it was working. So after I had taken that unit and put it back together, when I tried to spin the diff independently, it gave me some force to where I had to grab onto it pretty good to get it to break loose. So I used a solvent. Number one, I used a solvent to clean inside the gears because I could not twist out the two spider gears and shaft. I couldn't twist it to pull it out. And it looks as though it's either locked in there because maybe it gets locked in there, but that to me doesn't make sense on that diff, and I'm not sure why it would lock in. Kind of don't need it to lock in. But the other thing that I was thinking about was when that diff heated up, when it diffed out to the single wheel, did it potentially heat up the internals enough to where it actually shifted the shaft inside of that diff housing to where now they kind of won't come out? That's where I'm kind of going with this. So Kevin Marino, he was like, I caught kind of part of his comments, and I think he was just saying, just lock it. Just throw the stuff in there and lock it up. And I eventually was just like, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with that because I can't pull these gears out. So I'm not, some people sometimes think I'm like resistant to like comments or something like that. I actually lost a subscriber because he thought I was being resistant to his comments. And it's just like, no, it's like, I have something in my head. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can do it first. But sometimes it is good to go ahead and just listen. Do you know what I'm saying? To listen to what the comments are. So after I buttoned it up, there is the possibility that the solvent that was still existent inside that differential, because I wasn't able to get all the old silicone out. It was pretty close, but I wasn't able to get it all out. So there's the possibility that, number one, the solvent could have reactivated the gutter seal. Once I button that diff up, there's no way for it to continue the drying process. To where if I laid like a bead out, like I could lay a bead out onto any surface, other than a surface that's like carpet. Obviously if you lay the bead out on carpet, it's not going to work. So I don't know. I should have just jammed it with paper towels. Or actually, I should have jammed it with toilet paper. If I jammed the diff with toilet paper, it would have locked better than the Merrimax. The other possibility, so I think there's like three possibilities. So the other possibility is maybe the residual silicone that was in there reactivated the other silicone, making it so that it couldn't fully cure. Because if I did lay a bead out, like let's just say just right on the bug body. Okay, I'll just give like an example. If I take a bead of that Amerimax, just lay a stripe, I don't know, quarter-inch stripe or whatever you want to call it. If I lay a stripe out there and let it cure, it will cure to it's actually, it's harder than, because like people are using earplugs. Obviously, that's probably what I'm going to have to use, seeing that Earl Moorhead bought all the 20 mil. Now, he didn't really. There's still 20 mil available. I'm just giving him a hard time. But I know I'm just like rambling, but I got to get this stuff out. Before I jump into comments, I got to get this stuff. Like, right there, Earl Moorhead, you are here. Maybe the diff is broken or the housing is twisted. Right. So the gear, I'm pretty sure, because it probably heated up pretty. It had to have heated up, man, because in order for that to be twisted and kind of almost locked into position, I mean, I was cranking on that to try to get that out, and I didn't want to break the diff case, and the diff case actually does kind of look slightly deformed. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I don't know. So where am I? There wasn't a squirrel this time. But I just want to let you realize that, I'm no guru here on anything. I make mistakes. I don't sometimes think things all the way through, especially when I'm distracted. And that's one of the biggest things for me. If I get distracted, forget it. It just doesn't work. I think Joe Daddy's Garage is here too, I think. I don't even know. Yeah, Joe Daddy's Garage. You on my... Oh, Joe Daddy's Garage. You're talking about your thing. Right, Gen Cat. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Daddy's Garage. He is I'm not slathering his channel. He already knows. We are friends, so but that's not why I push his channel. I push his channel because his content is I don't know. If I say out of this world, people will be like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" It's just he's a good teacher. He will make you maybe not believe you could be the next Chip Foose, but because he is, he just doesn't have the exposure. But his knowledge is very very deep. He's got a way of being able to explain things and make it sound simple. It's not. The work that he does is not simple, but he's got a way of explaining it to make it seem like it's easy to learn or is simple. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. We all are no expert. That's what's great about. Right. Exactly. But I also did want to bring up something. I started saying something about another YouTube channel, and I only locked in on this because literally the stuff that I am trying to do right now, he's like way beyond me on his channel. But the channel's name is let's see if I pop it up real quick here. I got to go into my history here. So library, history, and right here.
Man, I really got to stop starting videos this
So I can't play his thing, but this is his channel right here. Full Throttle RC. Okay? Now he does I haven't dove like completely into his channel yet, but I have started to watch a couple of videos because he's got like the knowledge that I don't have because he's already in it. And I'm not trying to I'm not taking ideas for him, but it's kind of like, hey, that's right. So, you know what I mean? Like he's got a good channel. So if you haven't seen his channel, you should go check out Full Throttle RC. I actually just subscribed to him today because I forgot to subscribe. And that's the other thing too. If you're new to the channel and you like, some of the content or whatever, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Share the content or whatever. It tells YouTube that, this is something that's worth seeing. It'll obviously grow the channel, and like I always say, it might give me a couple bucks, like a couple pennies. I have no idea like how crazy this YouTube stuff is, man. But you'll have like a video that's got. So I've got a video that's got like 15. I haven't even checked it. Last time I checked it, it had like 15,000 views, which was like, excuse me? What do you mean 15,000 views? So that means that 15,000. That video has been viewed 15,000 times. Like, how is that even possible? And then you scale it back and you realize, well, it's because it's global. So 15,000, while to me it seems like a lot, in the scope of the world, it's not. But it still is. So that video has probably made me, I don't know, like $2. You know what I mean? Like, I just still don't get like how all this YouTube stuff works. So obviously the bigger you get, the more money you make, I guess, because then advertisers want to attach onto your channel, I guess. So like I was pretty pumped that a drone commercial attached onto my channel, which that was kind of cool. Black Rifle Coffee Company, which obviously I guess because this is COVID and coffee, maybe that's why they attached onto the channel for a few times. That was cool. Yeah. Shade Tree, what's going on, guy? I just got to jump in real quick. Earl. Right. I already, okay, so I read that comment. Barbecue, what's going on, guy? Oh, and Joe Daddy's RC, he doesn't just do Mustangs. That's another thing I think that people are starting to think. He's just really deep into a couple of projects that he's got right now. He does everything. I've seen, because obviously, you know, being, you know, friends with him, he showed me pictures of some of his work, man. Some of the stuff that, you know, he did years and years and years ago. It's crazy. Gus, what's going on, guy? How's your internet, Gus? Are you still having issues? You have Tom and Tim attached to your channel. He's going to make you too rich. Right. Who deserves millions while we are over here? Like, can we have some more? Can we have some more bread? Well, I mean, all right. So I've also readjusted my thinking, like, about how YouTube and all that stuff is. Initially, I was kind of like, wow, it's crazy. How can you make money on YouTube? Like, I don't see how it's possible. So, like, I'll randomly say, like, a guy like me. I didn't think I could do like videos, and I still don't think I can. I've told like people a million times, I think I have 5 videos out of the 600 videos that I have. I think I've got like 600 videos now. Out of the 600 videos, I've got like 5 videos that I actually thought to myself, hey, that's actually not too bad. You know what I mean? But then I realized that, you know, sometimes it's point blank. It's content. It's better than watching. It's better than watching the news. It's better than watching. What do they got? The Housewives shows. What else do they have? I don't even know. It's not better than watching Gold Rush. Gold Rush is a show that I like watching. Gold Rush. Oak Island pisses me off because Oak Island. They're stretching that show out so bad that they probably found like real stuff years ago. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm intrigued by stuff like that. I don't know. I should probably eat this. I don't want to eat on camera. What's going on, guy? Yeah, I guess. You second Oak Island, right? Right. It's tough watching that show sometimes. Look, it's a Bobby Dazzler. I mean, they haven't found any Bobby Dazzlers in a while. How It's Made, right? That's a good show. Yeah. Also, Dirty Jobs. Dirty Jobs was an awesome show too. But I like Gold Rush. Both my daughter and I. Well, actually, she hasn't watched a few of them lately. But I like the Gold Rush show. I like the craziness of hard work that they do, and for the minimal amount of material that they get out that's worth money, versus the scope of what they do, like the processing of dirt and the risk of failing and all that stuff is cool. Kind of like the risk of failing, right? DragBug. So anyway, the Merrimack. So if I did lay out a bead, I just want to touch on that again. If I did lay out a bead and I let it cure properly, like that's what I should have done, you can then turn it into kind of like the earplug, and you force it actually into the diff and then button it up. The only thing that I'm wondering is on this differential, because this is such a small, like those screws that are holding on this diff, when you look at how small the screws are, starting to wonder if that's potentially another kind of drawback, but I'm still going to push forward. I am going to, again, I'm not going to do it on camera because that's pointless information to watch, but I am going to pull that apart. I jokingly said I'm going to stuff it with toilet paper. Maybe I should. Maybe I should literally just stuff that differential with toilet paper because to Earl Moorhead, I think toilet paper might still be gold. So I'm stuffing gold into that differential so that it just locks it. You just need something to stop the gears. You know, you just basically, I mean, yeah, I could use liquid nail too. I could just jam liquid nail in there and be done with it. And then once it blows up, or once the drive cups wear out, just throw the differential away and put in a new one. I guess that's what I could do. It'll probably get to that point to where that diff will be junk anyway. But I do want to try this. I am going to try these. I am going to try these crawler wheels. They're definitely not the straightest things on the planet. Like I think both the rim and the tire might be more the tire. Either the tire or the foam inside is slightly deformed. So when I rotate it, you can see it's called a lateral runout, kind of. But it's got a wobble. It's more like a wobble. But to understand like how this is it kind of has that like look. So who knows? Maybe as it's spinning at 100,000 RPM, maybe the wheel will straighten out and stop wobbling. I don't know. Anyway. All right, so Gus's Custom, you're going to get your internet straightened away today. That's well, hopefully today. That'll be awesome. Right. Barbecue 40. Yeah, the guy 40. It's the same damn guy. That's why I was telling Earl to just I left a message on his thing. I'm like, just report the guy. I hate fake accounts like that. Curse of Oak Island, right. I even used a sound bite or clip or whatever on one of my videos. I gave credit to the thing. Oak Island scripted. Walking Dead, you'd think it'd be rotted away. Right. I watch Walking Dead too. It's actually a show that my daughter really likes. So we watch that together. RC Masters here. Venom, what's going on? Good morning to you. Just stuff that diff with single-ply toilet paper. Single-ply toilet paper is useless. Single-ply toilet paper, you literally gotta quadruple ply it. So you end up using the whole damn roll. Single, whatever. Single ply is a joke. Use JB Weld toilet paper. Too expensive. Wait a minute. Use JB Weld toilet. Oh, toilet paper is too expensive. Right? Yeah. Bob Wells, what's going on? If toilet paper was gold, you'd be rich. Right. I know I'm behind on the comments. Sorry. Your foams get off center and do that on your... You use foam? Oh, the foam's inside the wheel. Right. Noli La Grosses? What's going on? From Florida, what's happening? I probably destroyed your name. I'm sorry. Build it, break it, fix it. What's going on, guy? Ronnie Willis. Who else? I'm like way behind, aren't I? Oh no, I'm actually not. I'm not that bad this time. Ready, set. Listen to Bob and use the. Yeah, I know, man. I have liquid nail. I could just use liquid nail. That literally, liquid nail would definitely work. But then I'm just definitely throwing the diff away, and I don't know. I guess it's I should look at it that way, and I thought for some reason like I thought I'd go backwards with the differential, but in reality, this conversion, it's literally gonna stay there. Literally talking away, and this thing died again. What is going on with this internet? I'm gonna lose my mind with this internet the way it's been. You know what I think I'm gonna have to do? I think I'm gonna have to switch it. I think in order for this to work right, I think I'm gonna have to switch to the crappy camera. That's junk. Buffering here, booted me out. How long was it buffering for? I didn't even know. It did it again. It died out again. I don't even know where I was with talking. Squirrel. Now see, now this is going to kill me. Because now I'm going to end up doing that thing where I'm looking at myself. You know what I mean? Like, how can you not? That's what I realized. So I got to force myself to look right here. That way, because that's something else I realized. It drives me insane when you watch a video and the person's, obviously recording themselves, right? So when you, like, it's killing me right now because I can see myself right there. So it's killing me because it's like totally throwing me off because the camera's right there. It's at the top of my phone or at the total left side, but it drives me insane when you got somebody that's videoing, right, to do this, like a YouTube video, and then they're supposed to be, and that's what I learned, they're supposed to be talking to you. So right now, while I'm looking dead at the camera, it is so distracting. It's making me want to do this. And now I get it. I get this is why you don't use the front-facing camera. Because now, when I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking at myself. So you have to like force yourself almost to do that. You know what I mean? But anyways, and also the chat obviously throws things off too. Are you speaking from experience? Oh. Let's see. I think I'm good now. RC guys getting coffee. I didn't realize the stream dumped out. See, now I gotta focus on where the camera is again. And now my chat's not staying. You come back to buffering, right? Amped, what's going on, guy? See you next Tuesday's here too. I think there was a dark side or something like that that would show up sometimes too. What, I'm buffering for an hour? Right, the internet. Yeah, I swear it has to. I don't know what's going on. So this is my setup, right? So what I do is I've been now, because my daughter uses the computer that is the one that I do, used to do YouTube and stuff like that on, the lives, because it has a better camera setup. But I've been using the phone. So right now, just out of curiosity, do you guys notice, like, does it, like, because when I look at it, it looks crystal clear. But is this quality good enough for doing these lives? I guess is what I'm wondering from you guys. Because you guys are the ones that are actually seeing what I don't see, I guess. It looks good. Looks great. Good enough. Okay, cool. Because like I said, that's something that I don't see, because on my end it looks crystal clear. But then I also didn't realize that it's buffering. I didn't realize the whole thing shut off. So I think I'm gonna have to use the front-facing camera on this. It just, yeah, I don't know. Earl, it looks the same to you? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. Thank you for that. Can't see the blemishes. So I guess the back camera must be better then. The lag is behind too. RC guy, what's going on? I look 10 years. You look 10 years younger now. Nice. What is this other button? I'm gonna try something. Watch the stream just dump out on me. Oh, no way. What is that? Wait a minute. What is all this junk? I could put filters on this? Are you kidding me? No way. There we go. I did not know that I could do filters. Are you kidding me? That is actually pretty cool. No way. I'm just literally seeing, because I never used this front-facing camera. Oh, that's nuts. This one actually has a cool look to it. They should just stay like this. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't realize. I see. Learn something new every day. I didn't realize you could do filters. Barbecue, right. Thank you for that. What did I miss? Chef, you never miss anything, guy. You miss buffering for half an hour. You miss the fact that I have to switch to my front-facing camera so that I know when the stream dumps out, which is actually very hard to do because I can see myself right there. We can now see the burnout in black and white. There you go. You can see the burnout in black and white. Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like. Right. Bit blocky to me, but definitely watchable. But mine could be right. It might be on your end. That is true. Because it actually does look slightly blocky to me too, though. Because like I said, this is what I end up doing. I'm using my iPad, so you're gonna get that never-ending screen. It does look slightly fuzzy on my end watching that. So I guess maybe that's what you guys are seeing then. Maybe that makes sense. Right, Bob. Me? Mean I'm back? Or you mean Ready Set's back? Black and white's better? Right, the infinity screen. I know, all my stuff is cold now.
That's not my fault.
I know.
You just sat there and didn't eat it.
Right, the infinity screens are weird. Oh, Bob, are you taking off? All right, man. The pink backdrop looks better Now, yeah, those are actually red curtains, but on this, because I think the light obviously lightens them up, but they're actually a dark red. Right, a green screen. That would be a good idea. My wife was asking me about that. How do they do, like, you know, the green screen stuff? And I said, you just get a green sheet. We could take literally, I could put a green sheet right there. And if I was using my computer, you could have like a waterfall behind my head. You could have Big Black doing like a burnout. What, is there a delivery?
No, I thought I heard the mail truck.
Oh. Guy, how many cars do I have? You can kind of honestly have or never have enough. I think that's how you have to answer it. I think I have I think I have 29. It's either 29 or 30. Something like that. Some people would say it's too many. And I kind of, to be honest with you, I kind of would sometimes agree. But what I will say is that you definitely should have a couple. Obviously only if you can afford it. Because it makes it easier when something breaks. And I feel like I'm almost running out of stuff to do because, you know, if you don't break something, you've got nothing to like fix. So lately, obviously, I haven't been breaking DragBug. That was different. That was an unintentional break. I'm not saying that my other breaks are intentional, but sometimes I do purposely drive a vehicle to just show its durability. Like, I recently just rewatched a couple of clips from one of my old videos on. I put the vehicle downstairs, but what was it? The Red Cat Racing Blackout SC. I just recently, skimmed right through it because the way that I had done that video, I was driving that thing not to break it, but I was beating on it. Like, I wanted to see what can this thing do, what can it take. I wasn't slamming it, 50 miles per hour into a wall, and I wasn't shooting it to the moon, but I was beating on it without doing chassis breakage stuff. You know what I mean? Right. At least have one and have another so that one is down. You can at least still, while parts are on order or whatever, you can still, rip something else. That's actually cool. Barbecue, you have an app that works on blue, yellow, and green screen? I've heard of blue screen. I didn't realize yellow screen was something too, huh? That's crazy. Right, do some catch-up work on maintenance stuff. Right, 100%. One vehicle that I know I need to seriously maintenance is my DB Pro. Somebody was asking me to do like a breakdown of that vehicle. I just haven't, because what happens is I I ended up doing the squirrel thing and getting zoned in or locked into this, which is why I am taking a ride to the local hobby shop today just to get a couple of things that, you know, I want to continue ripping this thing. I think weather-wise, Alexa, what's the weather today?
Currently, in Plymouth it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today, you can expect lots of clouds, with a high of 48 degrees and a low of 35 degrees.
So it doesn't seem like today is going to be a day that I can actually get out there and rip DragBug. For some reason, I thought like the sun was going to be out at like 5 or something. Just as long as I can get the pavement dry or an area dry to do a couple of launches to try it, you know what I mean? Weather. Today. Now see, this says something totally different. Whoops. Huh?
Can you go?
Yeah.
Can I go?
Of course you can. So this says something different. It says like, what, 2 o'clock? So yeah, still at 5 o'clock. It looks like there still might be sun, but usually Alexa's more accurate.
And also, would you be willing to take for us to go to Home Depot?
You want to go to Home Depot?
Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
I just want to get it clean.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all I want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. Definitely can. I don't know how good they're going to be on stock for stuff. Not sure how. That'll be interesting to see.
Plants?
Yeah.
What, people getting depressed, they want to bring the outside in?
Well, no. Well, no. I mean, just like because of deliveries and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there are a lot of like nurseries around
Right.
though.
Right. But even things like that, I think, I don't know. I don't even know if stuff like that has been impacted.
I mean, landscaping and construction's continuing.
Mm.
Why not?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, Colby, how'd you get back there?
He went back there by himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He opened up the gate and went back there. The only thing is, how did the gate reclose? Did you close it?
I might have closed
Okay.
it. I don't know. I didn't do it consciously.
All right. So 72 degrees where amped is. Wow.
Oh, I was talking to Austin the other day.
Yeah.
94.
California.
Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah. Earl is actually from
Oh,
California.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he had 90s
They
the
had
other
a
day.
high of 103 in
Yeah,
the
no
city.
thanks.
No thanks.
No, I'm good.
I mean, like, I get that we're northerners, but, like, I would melt. I would die.
Right.
I can't handle heat.
No, I wouldn't want
I
to.
hate it.
No, I wouldn't want that kind of heat either.
I would rather be slightly cold than slightly hot.
I gotta tell you, one thing I do like, I like the comments that I'm getting on the burnout failure testing video because just some of the comments that people are coming out with, it is a riot. Like, you should see some of the comments. It's just like, what's awesome is that it's actually making people laugh and smile because of what happened on that video.
Ooh, 90.
We're at 90 in California right now? What? 90 and nice. Yeah, I guess. But you're used to that anyway.
When I hear 90, I do not think nice.
Well, a 90, there's definitely a huge difference
Between a
between.
humid 90 and a dry 90.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a difference. Nice in Florida today? Yeah. You know what's funny? I just thought of myself. I don't know why, but for some reason I associate the name Bob with Florida.
Why?
I have no idea. It's just the way my brain works. I feel like,
Like,
there's. I feel like there's a lot of Bobs in Florida.
I associate a lot of things with a lot of things, but not Bob with Florida.
I don't know. I just like when I think of the name Bob, I don't think of the name Bob being anywhere else other than Florida. And I know a couple other Bobs too. It's just funny. I don't know.
Literally Papa.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
But I know, but
That's what I mean. I think maybe it's also could be that throughout, you know, my experience in working and stuff, I probably have known like a lot of Bobs that
I guess. I feel like
went to Florida
the
kind of
name
thing.
has to be like pretty specific. Like,
I just don't know
like
why. I just
Chad.
associate like Bobs are from Florida. I don't know why.
I guess I mean, if I had to do something like that, I'd say.
Look at that right there. James George, 105 in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, my friend lives outside of Phoenix. No, thank you.
That's crazy.
No, thank you. I would melt.
Yeah.
I'd be gone.
Yep. Wow. Chef, that was quick. Good for you, man. Hate the name. You hate the name Bob? You still go by Bobby or Bo?
Bo.
Bo's nickname? Yeah. That's funny. I hate the name Bob.
But
Well, I don't like my name either.
I think everyone, well, not everyone, but like almost everyone goes through a phase where they hate their own name. Like, I used to be like kind of upset that like you guys didn't actually like name me Seven, because I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
but then
Actually,
it'd be wicked memorable.
yeah, her name. I obviously I tossed around names in my head of what I wanted to name her, and I say it like what I wanted to, but I was the only one thinking that. But initially, I wanted to name her Seven. I don't know why. I just wanted to name you Seven.
Would have been cool.
Yeah, you would have been all right with it. Altered RC. What? Barbecue?
Those curtains really do look.
Right. You're right. Right. 7 of 9. Yeah. Something like that. She's named Seven. Yep. And that might have even been where I got it from. I don't even know. I just don't know why. I just wanted to name her Seven for some reason. Well, I do know why, kind of in a way. It's funny. All right. I don't have much to talk about. Today's kind of a weird day. I explained, obviously, you know, what happened with DragBug. We're going to take a ride, actually.
You should go hard.
Oh.
It's not a good angle.
We're going to take a ride to Home Depot so she can get a plant. Plant. What? Yeah, there you go. So she can get a plant and just for a room, and then obviously got to go to the shop, hobby shop. I might do a video for the hobby shop, or I might do a live or something going into the hobby shop. I don't know yet. I don't know like what the rules are right now. I don't know if he'd get in trouble or something weird. I have no idea. 105 degrees. You need to have like 5 fans, right? Where in the hayfields is it over 90? Phoenix, Arizona.
Billy Bob.
What, Billy Bob? Where's Billy Bob?
Your mom saved you.
What? Whoa. What was that?
I was reading one of the comments.
Oh, wait a minute. Billy Bob is here?
I was just saying his.
Oh, your old man wanted to name you Billy Bob? Chef. Oh, no. Nope, that possibly would have been unfortunate.
Yeah, his mom saved him.
What? Right, Earl. What does the hobby shop look like nowadays? You know, I don't understand is why. Oh, actually, no, I do understand because California actually had a real lockdown.
Yeah, they did.
Well, we don't actually have a lockdown.
Mm-mm.
We have limited openings.
Stay at home
So,
You
yeah.
don't have to.
Right. Stay at home. We don't have to kind of thing. I was wondering that. I was thinking to myself when you were saying that, Earl, that you couldn't go to a hobby shop, and I'm thinking to myself, what do you mean you can't go? Like, if you've got to get food, you obviously have to go out and get your food. So there's no curbside pickup. Like, I was thinking, like, why couldn't like your hobby shop do a curbside pickup kind of thing, like what Reckless did? Right, all deliveries are taking longer. Yeah. Yep. Oh, there you go, barbecue. Right, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier, Earl. You wonder what a hobby shop looks like? We were already talking about that. Your house. That's what a hobby shop looks like. Oh, Earl, you're here. I'm not even thinking. How is your drag car a budget build when you have an unlimited budget? Like, I was joking with everybody. I was like, how can Earl's budget drag car actually be a budget when everything he's got is brand new? He opens up like boxes of brand new, unused, sealed and packaged parts. Like, you've got enough conversions to probably turn everything that you've got into drag vehicles. I'm like watching your video. I'm like, all your parts are brand new. Would you just go to the hobby shop and just buy everything right now? It's literally what it looks like. It's crazy. It's crazy the parts you have, man. But barbecue, that was perfect, man. That was absolutely perfect. California opened one beach and told people to stay away. And now they're having a meeting on closing it as so many people went to the beach. Yeah. Right. All of Earl's signs say not for sale. No, that's not true. I don't think that's true. I think it depends upon, they have that saying. I don't fully believe it, but they say everything is for sale. Just depends upon the price. You know what I mean? Or at what price, or whatever the saying is. I wanted to ask. Now, I'm not assuming everybody watched that video that I did, right? But I wanted to try and get to, where is it? Library, my videos. Did anybody notice anything about the DragBug burnout testing and fail breakage, whatever video? Because if you go to, where is it? I'm trying to get to a specific point. Trying to just get to a specific point in the video. Earl, and I'm wondering if you noticed. So if you go to just about that point of the video where it's at, let's just say like 2150, just to make it easy. If you go to 2150 on that video, the people that have seen that video, does anybody notice anything specifically about after the fact? After that 2150? I'm just curious. All my pets are old stock, yeah, but still, right. They're all old stock, but they're still brand new. I'm just curious if anybody noticed anything about that. Lambo, what's going on? Hey, you. Hi, babe. Amp Darcy, your beaches opened last Wednesday? I was just curious if anybody knew what had happened at 2150 actually after. If they had seen or noticed. I think Earl might have, I'm not sure. Where are we here? So why is it not buffering now? Now that I switched to the other camera, now it doesn't buffer? That's crazy. Maybe that's the reason why. Maybe the other camera is too high a resolution or something.
Kobe, come here. Go back in. No, just go there. I know you want to eat, but you can't. Just go in there. Looks like somebody polished up your food anyway. Bye.
He did.
Bye.
Bye, honey. So, on that video, right?
Get ready for the Moorhead opener. All right. So anyways,
Did you hear that?
We're gonna try and give it another rip.
Earl, did you hear that? I'm looking at myself. Right. So if you hear it, I actually did it a couple of times, and one of them was edited out because I said it too many times. But the way Earl starts his videos is that he does that, like, you know, he does that thing that has the top and bottom. I couldn't find the exact like thing that he did. But the background noise, the background noise and the all right is actually Earl. That's him. And I actually overlaid my voice because I realized when I said all right, my all right was literally timed exactly like Earl's. And I was like, there's no way. So that background noise in that is actually Earl. I don't think I can get a copyright on that. It's just background noise. It sounds like car traffic or something. All right. No, actually, no, he's actually not lonely, believe it or not. Because I still go down, obviously, into the shop and do stuff. So, like, I've actually got the whole thing prepped for a what's in the box video that I've got to still do, but I've got it kind of, like, cleaned up. I've got it, like, set up so that, you know, I can do that video. I had to ask you what you said. Trash Ninja, what's going on, guy? My glasses are junk. I literally stepped on my glasses yesterday. I left them on my stairs and stepped on them. Right. But actually, RC Master, it's way less than that now. They changed it. I think it's like 3 seconds or 2 seconds. Well, who knows? Maybe it's like 0.5 of a 0.5 of a second. Half a second. 0.5 of a second. Why did I say it that way? Just should have said half a second. But the all right, that's actually Earl. And the background noise, like the whole, like everything was Earl's from his bug video. Ooh, this iPad's almost dead. So now why is it now that I switched to the other camera, now it doesn't seem like it's buffering? It's got to have something to do with the quality. The quality of the back camera just must be too much for YouTube or something? Guy is that guy? You mean I'm that guy that uses other people's clips? Yeah. Why not? Right, everyone is Guy. Exactly. What's up, Guy? What's it? That's why I built an RCI garage bug for myself. Yeah, because you could definitely build a way better one too, man. Here I'm working with a Red Cat Tornado here. I'm already failing. But it's fun. And I think that's why I kind of put that out there, like saying, you know, just build it. Just try something different. Just take a car and just like make it into something that it was never intended to be. You know? That's where it's crazy that I didn't even know until I like started like doing all this stuff. I didn't know that Traxxas already did stuff like that they had like a vehicle that they turned into a drag car. I didn't know. Now I do. They may know a guy. I know a guy that knows a guy. Right. That may know a guy. Your slash is horrible. But you have a blast building us. What? Do you hear that noise? What? You just realize that I'm sitting here right now? Did you just realize I'm sitting here right now? She's a talker. Caribbean Mafia, what's going on, guy? When did you get? Where did you get the body? eBay. Who? What body? The bug body? Or are you talking to Earl? Watch any of my videos. I built 10 drag. See that? But Earl, don't you get what I said earlier? Or were you not here? You might not have been here. I said something to the effect of you've got so many damn cars and parts, you could literally turn everything into a drag car. No, no, the dog likes me talking. You got an American flag. Oh, that must look sharp. That probably looks really nice. Kent's RCs. Yeah, see, isn't that awesome, man? That is awesome. Your stream just improved tenfold here. How? How did it improve? Do your slashes break? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm. Well, no, they don't because he doesn't drive them. He's got. Did you guys realize Earl has so many RCs? There is not enough. There aren't enough days or time for him to drive everything that he has. Larry Mitchell, guy, right there. Right there, brother. Thank you, man. We're going on 2 pinions now. Thank you, sir. That is awesome. Very much appreciated. Definitely right into the channel, man. Right into some pots. RC, not really. So I have some. There are cars, obviously, he drives, and you've seen the ones that he drives. Because you got to think about it, too. He's also a working guy, too. So it's not like, I mean, he owns an automotive, automotive. Is your place an automotive shop and a store, or just an automotive shop, Earl? Hey, guy. How we all doing? John Wick, what's going on, guy? I think we're all doing good here. 30 people in the chat. Holy smokes. There's only 1 thumbs up so far. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's 24. But I definitely want to get over to that. Hobby store because if the weather turns out, being supposedly what it's going to be today, which Alexa says no, Alexa's usually more right than my phone. Let me check it real quick again. It'll probably say the same thing. Weather. Yeah, says the rain is going to stop around 1 o'clock, and then from like 2 on to 7, the sun is supposed to pop out. So right. Thanks to my truck, you definitely have a lot of repairs. But once you square away those couple of issues that the 6.0 has, you got to admit it actually is a pretty good motor after the fact. Right now, I think I've only got what? Half of the break-in mileage that my truck should have right now. So Big Black actually has 230,000 plus miles right now. '66 in New Jersey. We're gonna also start doing some nighttime lives again. Thinking around 8:30, 9 o'clock type of time is probably when it'll happen. I think what ended up happening for me was it was not that I was getting burned out, but that's like the time that I would edit like my videos. So obviously, you know, working and then gathering up content throughout some of the stages of, you know, when you're not at work. And then the editing is, at least for me, because I'm not, takes me a long time to edit a video, that I do want to get back on to doing some of the nighttime lives, because there's, you know, obviously it gives you it gives a chance for the other people to jump on too, because I'm noticing there are some people that were on the nighttime lives, they're not able to get onto these, and I feel it's kind of semi-unfair. So we'll end up switching over to some nighttime lives. We'll keep this going for however long we can. Now you haven't gone to sleep? Waiting on my live, normally passed out. Yeah, but isn't that because you're editing videos at night? That's why you're up, right? Because some of the times I swear that your video like all of a sudden pops up on my phone next to my head. It's pretty damn late or early in the morning, however you want to look at it. Yeah, I hate that. The XO1. That thing was brand new. Oh, check that out. Lambo Leon right there. Thunderbirds, Blue Angels soaring over New Jersey today in salute to Corona. In salute to it, or in salute to hopefully killing the coronavirus? That's pretty crazy. Homeschooling. Can't do video while... Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, that's, yeah, shade tree. Totally agree with you on that, man. The only thing that, because obviously Earl has talked about it before, and that's the part that I don't get. Earl, you are in a gated community, right? Your XO1 is your Eleanor car? Early one. But I just can't seem to keep it. I thought Earl lived in a gated community. I thought that's what he was saying. And then if that's the case, then like how did somebody come in and steal? Yeah, see, you are in a gated. So does that mean like it was like an in-house stealing of your car? I think you touched on it that, you know, strangely, people had known that you bought one and then magically it's gone. Like, wasn't it the same day? Wasn't it the same day you replaced it that your new one got stolen? No way. Are you serious? Your neighbor? So you think it was your neighbor? Oh, wow. No way. Earl, if that's what you're saying, I don't remember you saying that. Did your neighbor not like you or something? Holy crap. I like the dueling or double golf carts. Yeah, well, apparently seeing that we didn't have a golf cart in the last video, today is making up for it. Here's 2 golf carts. Yeah, people definitely can be crappy, man. I would never steal from somebody. That's just so wrong. Yeah, so it's hard to yeah, right. Hard to pinpoint, but what do they say? It's highly suspect. Highly suspect that, you know, somebody was a RC person and then magically your car's gone when that person's moving. Yeah, I think that would be on my suspect list. Right, Scuffy, same thing, right? Detest thieves, exactly. COVID carriers. Right. That's funny. Get away from me, you little COVID carriers. Right. Can't stand a thief, right? Right, and Earl, you're kind of on that spectrum in a way of pre-existing conditions where COVID would potentially affect you a little bit more than maybe a regular everyday person. One of my clients, I got an email from the other individual, and one of my clients passed away from pneumonia 10 days, well, now it's like 12 days ago, passed away from pneumonia. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if that was necessarily pneumonia or that's maybe what they want to believe. Yeah. Your house insurance covers all your cars. Right, because as long as you videotape stuff, right? I think that was something that was brought out a long time ago, that if you have house insurance, one of the things that, like, if you buy something new, you need to video it in your house, which kind of seems a little crazy because, yeah, I don't know. But supposedly, what aids in insurance kind of like stuff is videotaping a walkthrough in your house, so you always have like an updated file that proves what was in your house, just in case of, I think, like theft or any kind of stuff like that. I think if I remember right, I think that's something that helps. I mean, maybe that's old information, but it seemed it would kind of make sense anyway, that it would be a good idea to, do a run through or walkthrough video and kind of have it maybe in the cloud. Not where people could see it, but...
Hey, burglar, look at all the stuff I have.
No, Earl, what? Earl's aunt passed away yesterday from COVID-19. Oh, Earl, sorry, man. They say, man, they talk about being a small world. Wow, that's wicked sad, man. That's definitely not cool. You've got $650 of your friend's money right now waiting on him to tell me if he wants a T-Rex for a summit. You wish you could order a pink one. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Just relax. Relax. You're fine. Right, it's definitely not a joke. Man. I know.
Why are you freaking out?
She's just staring at me and losing it.
Haley, get in the back. Haley, get in the back. Get in the back.
Aw, look at what she's doing.
Get in the back. Immediate
Right to the other bowl. Look at her.
Get in the back.
She's like, no.
Listen to me.
She's like, no, I'm not gonna listen to you. You don't own me. Look at, wow. She was totally disobedient. Holy smokes. She's gonna go to your room to see if there was food in your room. Oh, 72 years old? That's way too young.
Look at.
His aunt was only 72. I know. Okay, all right, relax. Yuck. What? You wanna move the camera down? I don't think it's moving down all the way. What? Hey, Daisy. What? Now she wants your attention.
Amazing.
I know.
Because I gave her a tater tot.
And you don't have food too.
It's literally because I gave her a tater tot.
You gave her a tater tot?
Yeah.
What? I don't have anything. Yeah, you do. You have food that you haven't eaten. You know you want to give it to me. Huh? What? I gotta take you off here so I can just show you what she's trying to do here. She does this thing that's called, I call it nose bump.
Joey, the dog.
I know.
Stop doing.
Now she's not doing it.
Hey, leave him alone. That's his. She's like, oh no, but it's a cookie.
She's like, no, I can see myself. I don't know. All right. Well, we are coming up on an hour and 44 minutes, so I should probably end this live sooner than later. Let's see what's going on here. Damn. Yeah, right. I know. Earl, that's crazy, man. That's definitely a sad situation. I definitely know what it's like to lose an aunt. I lost my aunt, I think, going on. Did Tootsie die 3 years ago now? Sam? Hey, Sam? Did Tootsie die 3 years ago?
3 years ago?
Yeah. What does that little card say?
No, it was not 3 years ago.
2 years?
Yeah.
It feels like 3 years,
It
though.
was not 3. Because I was working at Kohl's, and if it was 3 years ago, I wasn't. Well, basically.
Well,
wasn't.
you've
I
been
was
like at
full-time.
Kohl's for 4 years.
I was full time.
Okay. Yeah. Tater tots, right? Vector needs to come into the... Yeah, once I'm down in the shop, that'll happen. That definitely will happen. Chef dips his tater tots in nitro. No. Chef's tater tots are dip. Oh my gosh. It's buffering again. No, it's not. It's actually good. It's on your end this time because I got the thing that faces me now. Now I know it's not buffering, guy. Look at you. It's buffering again. No, it's not. It's actually perfect. All right. So anyways, like I always kind of like end the thing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this COVID and coffee. We are going to end it. I usually try to do like 2 hours, but we're close enough to that. We had, I don't know how many people on the stream at once. I think we got up to like 26 people at one time, which again, that's pretty nuts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Just do it. And like I always say, just get out there and rip it. Do something. Get into this. Get into the RC Guy Garage. There's 2 challenges going on. RC Guy Garage Burnout Challenge, which I've already failed, but I'm not done yet. And then the challenge is to take an RC that you've got and turn it into a drag car or whatever. Just take an RC that is not designed to do what you're going to do to it. And I say a drag build because I feel that that's definitely, I feel like maybe that's harder. I feel it's harder to take something that was a four-wheel drive like buggy, like this. This is a little different. And then swap it up or change it up and turn it into something that, you know, within your limitations or within the vehicle's limitations. You know, I mean, we got crawler tires and wheels on it now because I feel like these are going to hook up better. I don't even know if they will. But anyways, I always say just get out there and rip it. And like normal, thank your essential workers. You know, like seriously. Those people, they even grocery store workers, they're putting themselves at risk. Restaurant workers, even chef right here, same thing. I mean, he's putting himself kind of at risk in a sense for the type of job he does. He's also an essential worker, you know. And if you've got the rules that say stay home, stay home. You know, this COVID's it's not fake. It really isn't fake. It is actually something that's not fake news. So, hey, I just said the COVID's not fake news. Well, give me that face. Sylvia gave me a fake face because I said fake news. But anyways, we're out. We're going out. We're going to go and get a plant. She's going to get a plant at the Home Depot, and then we're going to hit the hobby store and see if I can check out and see what they've got for some parts. You know, maybe check out some drag wheels. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have to get a pinion. I want to get a couple pinions because I want to see obviously the wheel size. The wheel size changed, but I want to get a couple of pinions because if I already blew a pinion just doing a burnout, then I suspect, unless I'm buying like a Robinson Racing pinion, which, what's that? The difference of a regular pinion maybe costing like $8 or $6 to like maybe getting like a Robinson Racing pinion, and that will be like $30. So, I don't know. But anyways, like I always say, just get out there and rip it. Just do it. Get out there and create something else if you can. Just use your parts, use on-hand stuff, do a budget build. Just try to make it happen. I mean, come on. I used airplane tires and wheels for the front here. I mean, they're not perfect, but they work. You know what I mean? All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming to this live stream. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel if you are a subscriber. And just, I don't know, just be good to yourselves and be good to people out there. Because like I said, thanking the essential workers, it definitely, it's important. You know what I mean? Everybody could use a pat on the back. Everybody could use a, hey, thanks. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. So, we'll see you guys later. I'm out. Like, literally. We'll see you later. We'll leave you right on DragBug. I can't even see it now. See how it's different? I can't. I actually have to do it this way. I have to end it on my face because I'm using a different camera. All right. Do I want to end the video? Of course I do. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the stream. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope.